You are listening to the UK Preppers Radio Network on KPRNDB UK. I'm your host Tom Linden and welcome to my show. Survival gear and supplies, do more with less. I think of survival supplies as the maintenance items, cleaners, kitchen gadgets, toilets, etc. When stocking up on survival supplies, items should have multiple applications, are simple to use and store, and are ideally inexpensive. For example, in addition to its application in the kitchen, baking soda can be used as an all-purpose cleaner for the kitchen, the bathroom and floors, as well as a versatile deodorizer. 12 unconventional uses for baking soda are heartburn, upset stomach relief, mouthwash, toothpaste, a denture retainer cleaner, hand cleaner, shampoo, soap, razor bum relief, stops bleeding, sunburn, bug bite ointment. And where to buy dirt cheap toilet paper. You see, all we stock up on the survival supplies you'd be miserable without. And I have to say, toilet paper is one of those lowly items that we don't appreciate until it's gone. Ever rushed into the toilet and noticed the roll was empty after it was too late? Or had to improvise, say, a handful of leaves while on a camping trip? Okay, it's not pleasant. So why not plan ahead? Toilet paper's cheap, especially if you go with a 1-ply 3-bark variety and it doesn't spoil. And of course there's many different uses for it. You can use toilet paper as a substitute for facial tissue, you know, the Kleenex thing. Paper towels for cleaning up quick spills. I mean, it won't stand up to scrubbing, but you can use it as emergency tinder for fire lighting. Wrap it around a wound in an emergency bandage. Filter water or coffee with a few sheets. A roll could even be used as an improvised pillow when rough camping. Keep your survival gear simple. When planning your emergency supply list, stick to the basics. You know, you need to eat, drink, sleep and stay warm, dry, clean and safe. Consider what happens if any of your equipment breaks. Remember to include tools necessary to make repairs. So there's a lot to think about if you're serious about disaster survival. Remember that gear alone will not save your life. You must know how to use the gear and understand the survival basics, and then practice and... Oh, did I say practice? So decide what your needs are and how you'll satisfy them. Selecting the right gear will get you through an emergency safely with as little stress and inconvenience as possible. Paracord bracelets and fire starters from the friendly Swede reviews. Now, the friendly Swede Paracord survival bracelet with stainless steel D shackle, adjustable size, fits 7 to 8 inch wrists. That's 18 to 20 centimeters. Available on Amazon. Premium branded extra beefy Paracord survival bracelet with stainless steel D shackle, 1 spare screw in a small sealed plastic bag included. A brilliant idea. How many times have you lost the little screw that works with a Paracord bracelet? Its disassembled length is 10 feet, 3 meters. Multiple colours, patterns available to help you survive in style. The product is covered by the friendly Swede's lifetime warranty. Now we look at the fire starter with whistle, 2-pack. Whether you're going on a camping trip, a leisurely hike or prepared for the end of humanity, a fire starter is an essential piece of survival gear in all case calamity scenarios. Fire starters have the advantage over matches because they're waterproof, are difficult to break and last for over 1,000 strikes while taking up relatively the same amount of space as a box of matches. You'll receive 2 fire starters in this package, 1 black, 1 orange, stored in a plastic case. Each fire starter measures 3 inches by 3/4 by 3/8 and weighs 1.25 ounces and includes a lanyard with cord so you can actually tie, wear or carry. Starting a fire is straightforward. You simply scrape the protective black coating off the flint rod to reveal the shiny metal underneath. Hold the striker at a 45-degree angle to the rod and strike downward quickly to create some sparks. Be sure to have a small bowl of dry tinder ready to catch the sparks as they fall. Once the tinder is lit and starts to smoke, gently blow and add oxygen and watch the tinder erupt into flame and smoke. Add your dry kindling and you've got yourself a fire ready to keep warm, provide light, purify water and cook up some food. Fire starter with Paracord. The friendly Swede magnesium fire starter block is top ranked by thousands of customers. The fire starter is an essential piece of prepper survival outdoor kit. It's waterproof, durable and easy to use. Never leave home without one. The applications for Paracord are endless, of course. They can be used for securing nets, tents, shelters, cargo, lashing poles together, repairing straps or belts and much, much more. Assembled, the Paracord is 9.5 inches long. Unravelled, it is 21 by 51 inches, 2 by 51 inches long. Easy to hold when using the scrape tool. This product includes a very sharp knife and is therefore not suitable for children. However, this product is covered by the friendly Swede's lifetime warranty, which you can register for on site. These Paracord magnesium fire starters are top quality, but you know they're not a top price at all. So check them out and you will be pleasantly surprised, that's for sure. And you'll find all this friendly Swede products on Amazon. Now text, voicemails and emails. Got a few here. Angela Nevjas has left a comment on my site. Your blog article is really very nice. Thank you for sharing this information and I hope you will share some more info. Well, thanks Angela. Keep listening, but please let me know where you are in the world. Simon in Morecambe, that's the west coast of the UK, on the coast there, says, great show Tom, look forward to it every week. Thanks Simon, I'm glad you do enjoy my show my friend. Keep listening and please spread the word. Gaz in Warminster asked, are there any survival or prepping groups near me? Well Gaz, thanks for your question. I personally don't know if there are, so if anybody knows any different, please let me know and I'll put you in touch with Gaz. Brian in Coventry asks which survival knife is best. Well, you know, Brian, I've got to say it's down to personal choice. But please remember this, a small knife cannot do what a big knife can do, but a big knife can do what a small knife can do. Hint, hint. But you know, the choice is yours, my friend. Susan tweets, great show, buddy. Thanks, Susan. I'm glad you enjoy my show. Roy emails from Boston and Lincolnshire. I do not have much money, but I want a good, cheap shelter. Okay, Roy, well, you could buy a tarpaulin, couldn't you? Or you could buy, for the same money, or probably a bit less actually, around between £14 and £20, the Austrian pup tent. As although they do weigh more than a modern tent at 1.4 kilogram, it's waterproof and at well under £20, you know, it's something to have a look at. Gordon texts, I've used your homemade MRE and I really do like it. It has saved me loads in preps and survival meals. Thank you. Well, no, thank you, Gordon, for listening for field testing my homemade MRE. Danny in Manchester says, are you sure about being able to take freshwater fish home to eat? Yes, Danny, I am. And for further information, my friend, just read the back of your rod licence. And lastly, Julie in Bridlington texts, my husband and I really enjoy your show, Tom. Well, thank you very much. It's great to hear from you. If there's any subject, by the way, you'd like me to cover, please let me know and don't catch all the mackerel. Anyway, please support our wounded at www.helpforheroes.org.uk. Remember that you can text or leave a voicemail on the show number 0044 if you're calling outside the UK, 75545 07957. You can tweet me if you wish at TomLinden0, and of course you can email kprndbuk@gmail.com. Well, friends, that's it for this week. In fact, that's it for this year. Thank you very much for listening and supporting me. I wish you all a very happy new year, dear listeners. My next show will be on the 8th of January. I hope you have a great time in the middle, you enjoy yourselves, and we'll get back on the road prepping again after that. This is Tom Linden, your host on the radio network KPRNDB UK, wishing you all a very, very wonderful, clean, safe Christmas. And if you believe that, you'll believe anything. Take care, guys, and see you all next year.